Today we're going to do some extreme ice waterfall photography, so stay tuned. Good morning, welcome back to the channel. Today we come down to the Stinging Fork waterfall, which is located in the Stinging Fork section of the Piney River area of Ray County. And as you can see behind us over here, the waterfall is frozen. And we took this opportunity to come down here this morning and do some different kind of photography. I have never ever hiked in this kind of weather before. It was 15 degrees this morning when we left the house. I'm here with my good friend Craig Williams. He's right back over there getting ready to do some shots, and we're going to do some photography down here today. So I did a few compositions up at the waterfall itself, but now I've moved down into the creek below the waterfall, and there's a lot of ice around the rocks and stuff, a lot of different leading lines, and I'm going to try to make a few photographs down here in the creek as I make my way back. And here we have Stinging Fork Falls in its frozen state. Just a little bit of the water is coming over the front of the falls. The pool in front is frozen, but I don't think it was thick enough to walk on, and I wasn't going to try it. And this is a view of the front side of the falls. And as you can see, the water was coming down through the middle of it. Now I pulled this image from the archives back in 2019 that I took down at Stinging Fork Falls, just to show a comparison of what it looks like when it's not frozen. What I've decided to do is to concentrate on some tight shots of these ice formations. I've shot this waterfall before in different times of the year, spring, summer, and the fall. So really the concentration is going to be on what I can find down in the creek areas. And I'm just going to show you what I'm set up on now, trying to make some images of this. So this is what I'm looking at right here. Got the camera set up on these compositions. And I'm going to make a few photographs right here, and I'll show those in the video now. On our way up the trail towards the falls, I noticed these ice patches around the rocks in the spillway area of the creek. I just knew I had to come back and photograph this interesting area. In this first image, I was able to capture the waterfall in the background. And this second area is just a closer shot of the same composition. We don't get to see this kind of weather very often in Tennessee, and it was such a treat to see the ice formations around the rocks and inside the creek area. Well, we've been having fun down here at the Stinging Fork waterfall in Ray County, and we've been doing a lot of ice photography and a lot of details and a lot of different things in the water that we've been shooting today. It's pretty cold out. It's probably about 19, 20 degrees right now, but we're plenty warm because we've been hiking and moving around quite a bit. I really had a great time today with my friend Craig. Being able to see one of my favorite waterfalls with all the ice was quite a treat. I just love all the textures that the ice shows. A very beautiful winter scene. Okay, we finished up at the Stinging Fork State Natural Area. There's the sign right there. And we hiked down in the ice and the snow, and it's real cold this morning when we got started, but it warmed up a little bit. Or maybe because we were hiking, we just got warm. I'm not too sure. Anyways, we did some photography down there, and we had a pretty good time this morning. And thanks for coming along. And if you like what I do on the channel, give me a like, thumbs up, be appreciated. Hit the bell, all that good stuff. Till next time, thanks for coming along. We'll see you again. Bye-bye. Well, we made one more stop, and we stopped at this one more waterfall. And this one here looks a lot better composition-wise than the previous one. It's got a big hole right in the center where the water's coming off. So we're going to do some photographs here, and we'll show those in the video now. On the way back, we stopped at Shut-In Falls. This waterfall, lacking in the flow, actually had more character than the one at Stinging Fork. And this is a close-up of some of the icicles hanging off the rock formations. A very beautiful, picturesque scene at Shut-In Falls. One thing you want to be careful about is walking around in places like this. It's really icy and slippery. I just slipped back over there and luckily I caught myself and didn't fall too hard. Be careful when you're doing stuff like this.